Hi, I'm Stephanie. Okay. So I grew up in a non-Christian family, but somehow I ended up going to a Christian school for its Montessori ways of teaching, and that was really great. I learned a lot of Bible stories, and we got to have a lot of fun with them. We put on plays and sang songs and had grace and all that stuff, and I thought it was just a lot of fun. But that was it. Like, it was fun. That's all I thought, really. So then after switching to a public school system, I kind of felt like I was missing out on all this fun, like all these Bible stories that were such a big part of my life for so long. So I started going to church with one of my neighbors, and for the first few years, we were still young enough. It was grade 4 and 5, and we still had, in Sunday school, we still learned fun stories and played games and whatnot. And then come grade 6, all of a sudden we were big kids, and we got to sit with everyone else and listen to the sermon. And for me, it just kind of got boring, and I started falling asleep in church, and I kind of didn't really know why I was there anymore. So I stopped going to church after that. And throughout middle school and high school, I don't think I ever thought twice about Christianity. And if you asked me, I would have said, yeah, I believe in God. I believe He's there. And that would have been it. I didn't really know who God was. I didn't really know anything about Him. I just kind of decided that, yeah, God is somewhere out there. When I came to university last year, some of my friends invited me to KCCF, and I thought, well, okay, I really want to get involved in school because that's what I'm used to. Like in high school, I was so involved, and I needed to find something to do. So, okay, I'll come along and see what it is. And so I did. And to be honest, at first, it was really intimidating. We would sing worship songs, and everyone would get so into it, and I wouldn't really understand why everyone was raising their arms and dancing and just, we're just singing. Why are you so into everything? I didn't really understand that. And so it was kind of scary coming, but at the same time, I couldn't stop coming. I just kept coming back. So I joined a discipleship group, and I continued to learn. And something Jethro had said before about questions. For me, everyone kept telling me to ask questions, and at one point, I was always really scared to ask questions. And then I started asking questions, and one of my friends, Connie, told me that I had so many great questions, and I was like, okay, I'll keep asking questions. And then I just kept learning and learning so much, and it was just so amazing. And then one day at Praise and Power, we were singing the worship songs, and something about the lyrics, I really started to understand that there's something more in there. I wasn't just singing songs. The lyrics were telling me something. I started to feel different, and all the stories and all the things that I've learned, they started to feel real. And it really hit me. Like we've heard many times, and I'm sure you know this verse really well, but in John 3:16, God so loved the world that He gave His one and only Son, so that whoever believes in Him shall not perish but have eternal life. I still don't really understand that. I don't get it. He came to earth, took on all of our sin, and died for us. Why? What? That's crazy. But He did. And so when we were praying, I sat down and I just started crying. I had suddenly just realized how incredibly broken I was. And I just asked for God for His forgiveness, and I realized that I really am an imperfect, unworthy, and undeserving individual. I am a sinner. Despite this, for some reason, Jesus has chosen to forgive me and has given me the ultimate gift of eternal life. Since then, I still do continue to struggle with a lot of the same things, but now there is something different in my life. I can just give it all to God, and I do find so much comfort in that. And it's great. I feel like I do have a purpose in life now. I'm not just wandering around and trying to figure out what to do. Everything comes back to God. And I'm just so thankful for all that He has done for me, all the great people He has placed in my life. And it is all for a reason. I do not yet understand it fully, but now I do know that God is looking out for me, and He is with me. And sometimes when I feel really alone, I feel like I have no one to turn to, I turn to God, because He's always with me. He's always with all of us. And that is just so amazing. I'm so excited to see where He will continue to lead me. And I'm so excited to see where He will lead all of us. Thank you.